Hey everyone, back with another video, sharing some of the top tips of how you guys can build a success mindset that is truly unbreakable and unshakable for you to achieve success. I want you guys to look at this little guy right here, okay? What is so special about him and why do I have him here? Well, as you can see, he's kind of locked in a box, right? This is going to tie into success in a second, just bear with me. He's locked in a box, right? But he realizes he's a king. So many of you guys out there are just like him. You guys are locked inside a box. What is your box? Your box is your own mind. You are locked in your own mind because of what? Because of what other people think of you, because of all your concerns about things that actually don't matter. Realize what does matter in this life. I would say a couple things. How you view yourself, your family, maybe what your current financial situation is. That could be pretty important if you guys need a lot of help, right? Those things actually do matter, right? And if you're continuing to better yourself, that's also a big thing too. What does not matter? Oh, is somebody gonna like what I wore today? Oh, does my hair look nice? Is my haircut okay? Like, yes, be presentable, but don't spend excessive time worrying about that. Because when you worry about so much of the external, what do I look like? What do people think of what I look like? You get to a situation where you're locked in this box. So the only way to get out of this box and actually become free is to realize that you have to take back control. You can't give control to other people. You can't be out here thinking that, oh, if I just please everybody, eventually somebody's going to try to please me. No, that's not how it works. You have to take control for yourself. Realize that in this world, everybody only cares about themselves for the vast majority of people. And while that's a sad reality, it's a reality that you need to start waking up to and understand that you have to be responsible for building up your own life. If you want something more, that's great. But it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of failure. It's going to take a lot of pain. Going to take a lot of just days and days and days of working nonstop. But it's possible. And if you don't want that, go ahead. That's your choice, right? It's your life. You can make any choice you want. But I'm just trying to show you guys how debilitating this is. Because if you are constantly locked in your own mind and you don't have the freedom, the mental clarity to do anything about it, you're just kind of torturing yourself days and days on end. I would rather have no money and, not be successful and be able to have a free mind than be the exact opposite and be hyper-focused on what everybody thinks of me. Because what you'll realize is when you're in that situation where you're so focused on what other people think, you don't have any control. And even though you may be successful, if you have no control, it doesn't matter because you're always living in this box and you're locked up. And even if you're locked up in a nice house, you're still locked up in your head. So don't be locked up. Start freeing your mind by just taking those risks and realizing that nobody actually cares that much. People are so invested in themselves that they're not really looking at you that deep. I don't know if you've ever had this experience, but you go up on stage and you give a speech and you're so concerned what other people think of you. Have you ever thought that most people are actually thinking about what they want to eat for lunch that day? Or most people are thinking about their own problems? Maybe the next person in line is thinking about their own speech. To be honest, there's a very few amount of people in the audience that are actually listening to your speech, or at least listening to it in its entirety. And this is just a representation of the entire world and how most people are concerned about themselves. It's a sad reality, but it's something that can benefit you if you're kind of locked up like this. Because if you're locked up like this, the only way to get out is to realize that people are worried about themselves and they're not actually worried about you. And so you need to start caring about yourself, caring for yourself, and building yourself up to actually achieve freedom. I'm sharing a ton of other tips, guys, on my channel. So if you guys are interested, follow and subscribe for more. If you have any questions, I'm here for you guys. So just put them down below. And I'm trying to build a success mindset with you guys. So yeah, let's get it.